Hello and welcome to our Game Week 27 video of building a dream team. Today I'm here with Ori and yeah, very excited. How are you doing, bro?
Yeah, doing well. Bit of a weird game week.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on teams that are going to be strong and players to pick here?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, we're missing two big teams in Chelsea and City with their bye week this week. And then our two other probably biggest, okay, besides Spurs and Arsenal, United versus Liverpool playing against each other. So it doesn't offer us much in terms of pinpointing some fixtures. We chatted a bit earlier about Newcastle against Huddersfield at home. I think that could be a fixture to look out for. Not really a standout, but Huddersfield pretty poor. So maybe Newcastle could look to get some points there. I'd probably look at Leicester and definitely Arsenal against Southampton. Probably Spurs at Burnley as well.
Yeah, definitely a week that if you get it right, it's going to be big for
Yeah,
your league because I think a lot of people are just going to have to kind of sacrifice this game with like having a lot of City players, even a lot of United and Liverpool players. They're going to be playing against each other. So it's not the best.
yeah,
Um, but anyway, we can just quickly go to our team from last week. I think we got 74 points, which is decent. I think we're
yeah.
getting the hang of it though. I reckon
Yeah, we've been pretty consistent the
the
last few
teams are,
weeks, which is
yeah, it's
pretty
been
good.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're always aiming for 100, but never mind, we work on it.
yeah. At
Still,
least we've got the milestone. We can at least say
yeah, we've got
that
it a
at
few
some point.
times
Yeah, we
now.
got it. I think twice even.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
not bad.
I'll just clear the team from last week, and then we'll start building. All right.
Yeah.
So everyone's been removed from our team. We're ready to start picking. Should we start? I think the tradition is to start with the goalkeeper.
It is. It is. We have to do that. Even when I was building the team on my own, I started with the goalkeeper. It's the only way to do it with our
Yeah.
tradition.
All right. Okay. So we're looking at keeper. We can look at the options. Bit tough to call the clean sheet this week. Personally, I quite like Leicester versus Palace, although it's obviously not guaranteed. Um, Arsenal, Southampton, but Arsenal haven't been playing the best football of recent. Uh, it may even be worth having a Southampton attacker in that game. And also, Arsenal haven't kept a lot of clean sheets.
Yeah, minimal this
Yeah.
season.
Cardiff City against Watford's tough because Cardiff City are on the back of two wins. They're proper fighting at the moment.
Yeah,
Maybe West Ham keeper versus Fulham.
not a
Fulham,
bad idea.
team that's been struggling. West Ham at home.
Yeah, and Fabianski's pretty cheap as well. I think
Yeah,
that's actually a good bet. Fulham have been struggling recently. I guess, like you said, the clean sheet's very tough to pick this week, but
yeah,
I'd say
it's
it's probably our
tough.
best bet.
Yeah, so like that one.
And he's cheapish.
Okay, so we got Fabianski in.
Yeah.
Defenders, I definitely think it's worth having. Of course, what am I talking about? What about Spurs versus Burnley? But we're gonna have to go them in the defenders.
Yeah,
We do. We probably need to go three Spurs players this week.
most likely. I'd even say, okay, no, I'd say probably two Arsenal players. I'm a bit shaky on them.
Yeah,
But let's look at Spurs.
yeah. Um, Possibly just go with a defender. I do like Trippier. And just thinking about the rotation. I know the other side's a bit hard to call at the moment.
Yeah.
With Davies and Rose. I think Rose has been playing a bit more, but probably just go with Trippier for now.
Yeah, Trippier's a decent bet. Let's just see recently how his form's been. Yeah, nothing wrong. Got 8 against Newcastle there with that an assist. No, just a clean sheet. Yeah. All right, we got a good bet in Trippier. Why not?
All right. Okay. Now we can just continue here. Um, we can either carry on with the defenders. I think it's a bit tough because maybe I quite like Kolasinac against Southampton. I know he's been a very key player for Arsenal in attack. He's always can like pop up with an assist. Um, when Arsenal press, they normally use him quite a lot to get those balls in. So like, even though Arsenal possibly won't keep a clean sheet, I think he's always worth having, just because he can always provide that assist,
That's true. What
possibly
about
scoring a goal.
Monreal though, since he's been back. I mean, I know he's often up there crossing as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take out Kolasinac. I think he's become such a key player. I'll be very surprised if Kolasinac doesn't get the start. I think he's one of the best players for Arsenal at the moment.
But I think they've both been playing, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on
No,
there?
I think Monreal probably centre back, not left, not
Oh, really?
yeah, not left wing back.
Then definitely let's go Kolasinac. She's also cheaper.
Yeah,
Not
he's
a bad
good.
bet. Um,
He's pretty safe, I think. I've got
yeah,
another idea.
yeah.
What about Pereira from Leicester? Just go playing Palace.
Ricardo.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a bad idea.
yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
I like him. How is he doing? Is he better than Chilwell? Let's just get some stats open here. Oh, he's doing far better.
Yeah, he's playing very attacking.
Yeah, does seem to be the one that they push forward a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
very
they
happy
even
with
sometimes
Pereira.
play him like honestly right wing.
Yeah, I've seen him on the right wing there a few times actually recently. I'm definitely happy with Pereira in there. I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a solid three at the back.
yeah,
Let's maybe
we
let's
can
maybe
move
look at a
on.
mid or something.
Yeah,
I
we
think
come back
the
in.
first one we have to do before we even mention anyone else is we've got to get Son straight back in.
Yeah, Son needs a straight restoring.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah,
Um,
quite. I don't actually mind the idea of having one United and one Liverpool player, like having Pogba and maybe Mane.
I think it's a very different game to what we saw the first time. I think they'll definitely both be out there to get the win. Liverpool needed to go ahead of City at the top of the table. If United can get the win, that would be massive in the race for top four and just for their season in general. I think it'll actually be quite a big game.
Yeah,
So Pogba might not be a bad bet, or Rashford, one of the two, I rate.
yeah. Okay, well we'll just leave those two spots open. We'll just think of another midfielder. Listen, the options are we probably quite like Felipe Anderson restoring him.
Yeah, I do like that. I was also thinking, yeah, against Fulham, I think definitely.
I think it's worth it. I'm trying to look at maybe a nice option would be Diego Jota, but you may as well just put in Jimenez and it should be fine.
Yeah, I was thinking Jimenez as well. No reason we can't do both. We can think of that. I mean, Bournemouth are such an inconsistent team. It's so tough to call
Yeah,
what they're gonna if they're gonna pull four in the day or if they're just gonna get absolutely smacked by
yeah.
Wolves.
While Wolves have been quite solid, I think
No, they've
it's
been
probably
great.
worth backing them in that game.
Yeah,
Um, should we restore Anderson then anyway? In the
yeah, I
meantime,
think so.
let's restore him.
I mean, even Moutinho for Wolves has been very good recently. He's had in his last 4 weeks, he's had a 10, 11, 6, and then twos,
Okay,
obviously.
very decent.
Yeah, decent run of form.
All right, we can let's just maybe look at the strikers.
Yeah, let's get a forward in there before we blow our budget.
Okay, I think Aubameyang is back for Arsenal. So last week I went. I mean, last game week I went Lacazette because it wasn't really known, but I had Lacazette in my team, and Aubameyang was injured, so I kind of knew Lacazette would pop with a goal. But now
Mm.
that Aubameyang's back, I think I actually prefer him as a fantasy player to Lacazette, just because I think he becomes the focus then when he plays.
Yeah, he's definitely the focus when he plays. You think he'll come straight back into the team there?
Yeah, he was only sick.
Okay, fair.
He wasn't
Um,
injured.
yeah,
I think we
I
could
think
probably play him.
let's get him in. I do agree with you. I think he is a better player fantasy wise. Let's maybe get him in, and if we're struggling on funds, then we'll do a straight swap for him and for Lacazette, because definitely one of the two has to be in there.
Yeah.
So let's get Aubameyang in and see if we can build around him.
Okay. Also Jimenez, I think
Yeah, Jimenez, I
definitely
think
worth
definitely we've got to get.
definitely
No,
worth.
not even a hesitation.
All
Um,
all right, we got we got the defender as well. That if we need him, a fourth defender, it's an option. But anyway, we got
mm.
one striker, two mids, and one defender left.
And we can
Uh,
decide still if we're going to. We still have one more right-off player. So we've got Simpson, Speroni, and Punchin. And then we've got one more. So we'll decide either we're going to play three at the back or four at the back.
yeah,
Yeah, so we can still make that decision.
yeah. Well, let's think. Are we going to play Rondon for Newcastle against Huddersfield?
I think so. I actually think we have to.
So then we're going to play three in the front. So it's now between three midfielders and three defenders. And I always think it's probably worth going on the midfielders more. So we'll
Yeah,
play.
I agree.
We'll play then. We'll play what's it called? Three defenders.
Yeah, so I'm just going to put Connolly back in there.
Yeah, just restore him.
Yeah.
Quite like
I can't imagine there's anyone cheaper.
No, I think he's probably very good. Cool. All right, two midfielders left.
Yeah. And
so now the question is, listen, Pogba's been in insane form, but at the same time, it's such a tough game because Liverpool were very good last night against Bayern Munich.
They were, but they were also open. Okay, I mean, they were missing Van Dijk, which I think was a huge factor. But I think Liverpool missed a fair few chances that they definitely should have put away to bury the game. But Bayern had their chances. The game was so quick that there was no, like, anyone could have scored. And I don't know if the United game will be the same. I think United might dictate the pace a little bit more than what Bayern would manage to, playing at Old Trafford. And I don't know if they're going to want to play as fast a game with Salah, Mane, Firmino up front there. But that being said, on the counter, Pogba and Rashford have just been so deadly.
Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to think, I mean, your options are, like, players that are standing out to me still are probably, like, Zaha. Possibly, you know what's actually quite a nice option? I don't know how he does in terms of fantasy in this version, but Patterson for Cardiff.
He's not the same. I've seen him. He's not quite the same. Yeah, he's insane in the fan tracks. I think he's still good.
Yeah, fun.
But
not
let
insane.
me actually have a look. Yeah, not insane. He's insane in that other one. Let's see if he's not even like up there with the top.
Okay, fair enough. So then he's not an option. Yeah, midfielders. I mean, we're not going to really... We've already got a West Ham midfielder. Fulham, I don't know if we're really going to back them. Burnley, I don't think we're going to back them against Spurs. Spurs, we've already got a midfielder for. We've got two players there. We did say possibly tripling up. I mean, it would probably be Harry Kane over Aubameyang, but also it's a bit nervy.
No, it's too risky with him, to see if it's his first game. I mean, Eriksen's always a shout, but the thing is, we've got so much in the bank here. We actually can, if we wanted to, we could afford Pogba and Salah, who I think would be the two most dangerous players for each of those teams.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, just in case, to cover that game a bit.
Exactly, because I think at least one of the two should be doing something.
We'll get Pogba back.
Yeah, we've got so much in the bank here, it's not even funny.
Oh, we got 17.
Yeah, we can actually even look at upgrading if we wanted to. But I mean, I'm happy with the team though.
Yeah, I think maybe let's just get Salah in. Yeah, we got quite a bit left in the bank, but I honestly quite like that. We got 3.8 left.
Yeah, I mean, who would we look at upgrading? Okay,
I mean, we can upgrade a defender just to have a bit of backup in case like one of the Oaks doesn't play or something. Okay, and then in terms of captain, I'm quite liking Son, to be honest.
Yeah. I think Son. I mean, let's just see what other options we have. To be honest, I think he's our best option.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it has to be Son.
Captain Son, vice captain Aubameyang.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Sure, this has been one of the easiest weeks to pick. We've had a long time.
Well, there hasn't been a lot of. There's not a lot of fixtures. Only 8 games.
We really don't have a lot of choices.
But so it is a bit tough. Quite happy with that team.
I'm happy.
Yeah. All right.
I think it'll be interesting to see if you can get, like, as someone watching this, because obviously we have the luxury of just changing our team from scratch, but I know a lot of people have Chelsea and City players in there. So it'll be very interesting to see how that works.
Considering playing that free hit for my team. I'm going to have to think long and hard about it if it's worth it. I'm trying to think if this team can really get me the points compared to my team.
The other thing you need to see is there's going to be quite a few fixtures in the upcoming weeks where there's going to be missing games here and there with United, Wolves, City. Who else is in the FA Cup still? Palace, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But anyway, with all of them in the FA Cup, it's going to be
all those fixtures are going to be more middling.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. All right. Okay. Well, thanks, Aaron. Let's hope we do well.
Yeah, I'll back it.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching.
Cool. See you next week.